All right, now I'm talking to the link prospector. This is my researcher who is going through and looking for opportunities. And right now we are going to be talking about three different ways to find link roundup opportunities. I'm going to make three different videos. The first one is going to be covering how to use our trusty old search engine operators, how to do it. So we're going to navigate to the Excel sheet. We're going to filter it for roundups, and we're going to type a keyword up in here based on the client. Then we're going to open up a tab for Google, and we're going to copy and paste that search operator in there. Now, what we have to do next, and this is for every search engine, is we have to use the search tools up here, and we have to change the date to either past month or past year. Now, we do this because this will ensure that we are finding recent results. It will filter it for any blog post that was published in that certain amount of time. And the reason why we have to do this for link roundups is because we only want to target websites that are actively posting roundups. If we find one that was, doing them 2 years ago, it does us no good because they're not going to publish another one for us and we're not going to get a link. So we absolutely have to find blogs that are actively posting these. That's crucial. You have to make sure that you're doing that. So after that, here's an example of one that came up, and I'm actually going to show this to you in the live one, but I want to run you through this real quick. So the first ones are good results. You can actually see, so we took the keyword SEO and then we put in the quotes link roundup. So this is saying for anything related to SEO, give me exactly something that says link roundup. And the first four results are good because you can see in the title that these are about link roundups. You can also see the date was in the last year. So these are going to be a good result for us. The ones at the bottom, these are not good results because this is about how to create a resource roundup. This is not an actual roundup. So you see the difference here. This is a weekly link roundup. This is how to create a resource roundup. This is actionable strategies. And as you can see in here, the words link roundup are just included in this blog post. So guys, it's very, very important that you can save yourself time by just understanding what to look for within just the title and within just the meta description of these results. It will save you a ton of time if you can actively just seek out the title and not waste time with just blog posts that have the keywords in there. It's very important to understand, and I'm going to run you through that in a live example. So let's say that we clicked on the Vision Interactive one, and make sure you skim the post first. All right, it's very, very important to read through the post, and again, make sure that it is actually a link roundup. And the way that you do that is just look at it and scan it and make sure that they're actively linking out to websites. Very straightforward. The next thing you want to do is you want to locate the name of the person who wrote it because we need to get their email address. First things first, we always want to get the person's email address. We do not want a contact page URL. That's the last resort. If there is no name on the page, then we'll take the contact URL. And if you cannot find their email, I'm going to show you how to use this mail tester in just 1 second to find their email. So when you're recording it, well, I'll show you how to record it live. So actually, let's jump here into the live examples, and I'm going to actually show you these exact examples. So here's the SEO link roundup. Let's go ahead and click on this and see what comes up. Actually, let me pull up the email finder as well, mailtester.com, so we have this because I'm about to use it. Okay, so as you can see here, this is clearly a link roundup. You can see here by the URL that they're linking to an external site. You just know this is Vision Interactive. They're linking to Search Engine Watch again, Moz. So this is a good result, okay? So what we want to do is we want to click to see if we can get this guy's email. So it takes us here. He's actually the president and CEO. It does not have his email address. So what we want to do is copy the root URL without the www and go over to mailtester.com. And then we're going to paste it in and we're going to type in his first name. His first name was Mark. So we're just going to try this out to see if it connects. And give it a second. My internet is slow today, guys. I apologize. But anyway, so basically what this program does is it pings that URL to see if it connects. What we can continuously do is keep checking the email address until we get a valid one, because honestly, we do not want to use a contact page. We want to make everything personal. We want to be able to email these people personally to make sure that it comes through. So I've showed you how to use this before. So let's just go ahead and pretend, we'll wait for my slow ass internet to load, that came through. So now let's talk about how you record this. So we're gonna come over here, obviously, into the outreach tab. And what you do, scroll down, this is obviously a client one, but we'll just tag it right here. This is a roundup. So we tag this as a roundup. Under the site, we take the root URL and we paste that in there. Under the link, this is the guidelines URL. This, what we put here is we put the actual post. We put the actual link to the roundup post so the link researcher, the link outreach person can refer to it. Under the contact address, are these merged? All right, so let me do this. Sorry, these are just merged for some reason. So let's dump this up here. Let's delete this. Make this a roundup. Now we need to get the contact URL. So let's see if this ran. So okay, so this says this is not the right one. So let's take Jackson, try this one. See if that does it. The most common ones to do are the first name, the last name, and then what we'll do also is you put a period in there to see if it's Mark.Jackson. Any one of those should work. And if it doesn't, then what we can do is just go to the contact page and look for an email address on here. There's no email address. A lot of people are taking off email address because of spammers like us. I realize that. It's really embarrassing how slow my internet is. Anyways, let's just pretend like this connects. So this will all be green if this connects. You just take it and you're going to paste it into the contact. And then in the notes section, what you want to do too, so let's go back to the post, is you want to just copy and paste the roundup name, because this is very helpful, because this tells us exactly what to look for for the outreach person. So that's really it. Very straightforward, guys. In the next video, we are going to be talking about how to use Twitter to find link roundup opportunities. This was how to use search engines. Also, one more thing to note, after you go through Google and do this, so let's actually go ahead and go back real quick. Actually, there's two more things that I want to talk about. Number one, I want to show you what is not a link roundup. This one is the best blog post of April 2015, but as we scroll down here, they are only linking to internal content. So we would not want to pitch them. So you can see here, you click on it, and it takes us to an internal blog post. So that is not something that we want to contact, because if they're not linking out to sites, then we can't pitch them because they don't want to hear from us. So that's number one. Number two, we want to make sure that we're going deep in the pages, not just on the first page. Make sure that you're going all through these, because these are all good opportunities. Here's another one that I just found, Saturday Sauce. So this one is actually, I pitched them before, so I know this one. So this is a link roundup opportunity. You can see roundup here. So we would actually want to pitch them. So we would want to make sure that we want to record this one too. So that's why it's important to go past the first page. Also, we want to make sure that we're not only using Google, we want to make sure that we're using Yahoo, Bing, and DuckDuckGo, because each search engine has a different search algorithm that will return different results. So it's very important to go past the first page, to use multiple search engine operators. I mean, I literally need you guys to go down and use every single one of these in the search engine, go through 5 pages. I mean, once you get a hang of it, you can see you can go through this pretty quickly, right? And then you go through Yahoo, and then you go through Bing, and then you go through DuckDuckGo. I know it's a lot of tedious work, but these are invaluable. It's so valuable, the work that you're doing, because you're finding us very, very valuable opportunities for us and for our clients. So again, I have these slides here for you to refer to for the step-by-step. I know I can jump around when I'm talking, but that was how to use search engines to find link roundup opportunities.